Hey everybody, welcome to the week. Welcome to the week. I hope you're doing great. Let's see where we go. This reading is for whoever. This is a message for whoever needs to hear this. I don't know what the message will be yet, but we'll see where we go. Any zodiac signs that do show up in this reading, I will explore them in the extended, of course. And this week, I am going to be doing on the Wednesday lives for the members. That means hitting that join button. For the members, I am going to be talking about the blood moon. I'm going to be talking about Venus and Chiron. Venus and Chiron conjunction happening this week. We're having a lot of energy this week. It's a very powerful week. We have a Mercury retrograde. We have a blood moon on the 16th, 15th, and 16th, depending on where you are. So there's lots going on. So Wednesday, I'm going to pull cards for each zodiac sign on that live to see how it might impact you. And we'll talk more about that throughout the week, I believe. But that Wednesday live, I just want to let you know in case you need some time to prepare, because I will. All right, let's see where we go today. What is going on? Answering the call. 100%, baby, 100%. Protected by the angels. And infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So some of you are going to be choosing likely a new path. It can happen this week. There can be a massive shift this week. Just know you are protected. Know that this is where you're going for your soul's highest and best good. This is likely what you've been asking for. I just saw the King of Wands. This is likely what you've been asking for. I've been talking a lot about Jupiter and Venus and Mars eventually coming into Aries energy. And that really is about taking inspired action. So all of these things are kind of conspiring this week, especially with that Mercury retrograde energy already also happening. You know, anything that shows up that's really, anything that shows up in this Mercury retrograde needs your attention. Okay, this feels like one of those Mercury retrogrades because we have it's in the eclipse portal. It is also connected to the energy of this full moon coming up. Full moon in Scorpio. It's deep, baby. So some things could be coming up for you that are definitely in need of attention. All right, let's see where we go here in this reading. Queen of Swords. Nine of Cups. All right, these three cards really work for me here because this does make me feel like it's time to really decide what you want and let go of the stuff that's stopping you. Let go of the stuff that's stopping you. This is a manifestation card, and I feel like it's going to be so clear. All right, the Queen of Swords. So the cards that are underneath in a reading, for those of you who are new to my channel, hello. It's what's going on in the subconscious. It is, you know, a lot of times things from the subconscious float up during these Mercury retrogrades, during these full moon energies, because we are so busy during the day. We're not really paying attention to it. A lot of it could surface at night in terms of like anxiety or in terms of kind of pokes at you like, okay, I got to get this done. All right. So let's see where we go here. Knight of Pentacles, Sun, Page of Swords, Five of Swords, Knight of Cups, Five of Wands, Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Love that. All right. Love that. I love that there's the 10 of Cups here, and then the 1 and the 9 is another 10. So there's this sense of completing a phase and moving into another one. Some of you are completing a phase of dealing with toxic partners. Yay! You're welcome. That's nothing to do with me. This really does say to me that you are determined not to be part of these toxic relationships anymore. And something could come up where you have to kind of not defend that, but choose it, right? The protected by angels is fine, but this Archangel Michael has the Ace of Swords in his hand. And so there must be some kind of declaration made, some kind of truth, line in the sand. Okay, this is what I really want to create in my life. This is what I want to do. And there's no more of this kind of well, I'll just hang out here and see if anything better comes along or anything like that. There's got to be this vocal choice. Okay. Now, I do feel like this Knight of Pentacles in the past, Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands says to me that it's possible that by being a good doobie, by being a good, a good sport about things, you've allowed some people to take away your power. You've been giving away your power. And it's time to be like, you know what? That ends here. I'm not giving my power away anymore. I'm choosing what I really want. I'm seeing what I really want, and I'm getting rid of what is no longer helpful. Okay, these are old patterns with Venus and Chiron connection that's happening. It's really beautiful energy of healing a wound, and it can be a wound from childhood. It can also be a wound of coping, something that you've been coping with, a long time, and we can withstand a lot of stuff. We can kind of feel very well, I'm just doing it to keep the peace. Oh God. And I feel like now there can be no more of that. There's no more keeping the peace. All right. Five of Wands. This is more about a standing up for what you believe in. I've been talking about this for quite a long time, the last few weeks at least, about really deciding what is going to make you happy, what is going to bring in joy for you, and then fighting for it. Okay, some of you, some of us may have to fight for something in our lives. And I'm going to get some clarity around that here. Okay, Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, Star. Beautiful healing energy. Wow, Judgment energy here. So this does say to me that because this is an Aquarius card, and Aquarius card is a card of ideals. It is sometimes seen as like the hope card, like you can't really get your hands around it. It's kind of it's like a theory. It's like theoretical versus practical versus something that's actually happening. However, what is being healed is, yeah, it's a theory, but it's how you've been operating your life for all of this time. And so that needs to be healed. There needs to be kind of a reckoning with like, oh, I don't have to do that. Why have I thought all this time that I've had to do something, that it's because it was something that your parents told me you had to do, like writing thank you notes, which I do, but there's a positive to that because it shows gratitude. And so for me, that's a ritual that I feel has merit, right? That in my value system, acknowledging someone's kindness has merit, all right? This is about things that don't have merit anymore, things that don't really bring any joy to your life. And I feel like you're just being like ground down in the weeds, as they say. And it's time to like really oh my goodness. It's time to really fight. That's amazing, because I was going to say there was one thing I had in my head, and this week with this full moon, it's like a door is slamming. It's like a door is closing on something. The window of opportunity is shutting for you to either make a choice that is more powerful for you, bringing you self-confidence. Like it's a cycle. Self-confidence breeds more self-confidence. And there's some idea that you have in your head that isn't true. Okay, that you don't have to keep doing something that's hurting you. You don't have to do it anymore. And it's such a freeing experience. It's a real transformational experience. That can be anything. That can be some kind of practice that you've done your whole life, or some kind of way of being in relationship, some kind of way of being in the world that you might not have seen as holding you back, but it is. It absolutely is. So it's time to release that. I see Aquarius. I'll look at Aquarius, Leo. I think that's it. Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Libra. Okay, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Libra. I'll look at those in the extended. I do think that the reason for the door shutting, which is so freaking amazing, is that there's a new opportunity that's about to show up. Okay, so we've been talking quite a long time, like I said, a few weeks at least, about, there's Charlie, about this transformational moment when you kind of walk through this portal, and eclipse energy is a portal energy. So we're dealing with that right now, and we're getting into this full blood moon, which I'll talk more about later in the week, and definitely on Wednesday. But this does feel to me like this new opportunity needs you to clear this pattern, because there's no place for that pattern in this connection. So if you have unhealthy love, I don't know, kind of habits, it's really time to close the door. Time to close the door on those unhealthy habits. People who manipulate you, being a drudge, being judgmental, whatever the thing is. Because let me clarify this Knight of Cups coming in, because I do see this Page of Swords, and this Page of Swords is like a spy card. It's like someone who's watching you, paying attention to you, a message coming in that's going to bring in love and stability and opportunity. But this other thing needs to go first. I feel like it's individual to each one of us. It's individual to each one of us what is being poked, what is being prodded, and then what is being healed, okay, this week. So give me a Page of Swords. All right, a little bit about that. The message, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Queen of Pentacles, wow, and the High Priestess, wow. All right, so there's Libra energy too. Libra, Sag, Pisces, Cancer. This is such beautiful energy of the feminine and the balance here that's going on, and the connection to spirit. What we're moving away from is a sense of having to do something because the collective is kind of forcing it on us, or something like that. Like it's not a balanced, not everybody that participates in this coping mechanism is yielding the same result. Okay. And that says to me that the people who are not yielding the same result, the people who are being the workhorses, the Knight of Pentacles, the ones who are being manipulated, the ones who are being, chattel, the ones who are feeling like they have to pull the weight of a relationship without the other person doing as much. This is what's being shifted and changed. And what will come from it is very nurturing energy, the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess, beautiful feminine energy here of sovereignty, of having agency over your own choices, the mindset that we have to behave in this certain way forever. I feel like a lot of people are questioning right now, why do I do this? Why do I have to listen to this? Why do I have to pay attention to this? Why do I have to employ this in my life? Like there's a collective awakening. Remember I talked a few weeks ago about the Great Awakening. Now, this blood moon, this portal, this eclipse portal is kind of and the Mercury retrograde, things are going to be showing up because Mercury is about ideas. It's also about, bringing things back that need to be reassessed. Okay? So if you have a pattern in your life that is keeping you from true happiness, and you may not have seen it that way for such a long time because it's kept you from harm, right? There's a lot of habits that we have in our life that have been coping mechanisms that have kept us from harm. Now we're seeing that it's the coping mechanism that's doing the harm. All right. So let's keep going here. I do want to do one more thing. I said I wanted to, this Knight of Cups, there's a new offer coming in. Nine of Cups. Wow. Hierophant, Eight of Pentacles, and the Chariot card. My goodness. All right. So this is a whole new ball game. This is a whole new ball game, and it's almost like those of us who haven't cleared the decks yet. If you haven't cleared the decks yet, you won't have enough space for how big this new thing is. All right, the next big thing is coming in. This week is really the time to sort of clear the decks so this can land. You need this to land, baby. All right, so in the extended, I will look at there's Cancer, there's Libra, there's Sag, Pisces, Aquarius, more Cancer here, Taurus, and Virgo and Leo. All of those, I'll get cards around those. For those of you who are those signs or dealing with someone in those signs, I'll get a little extra guidance for you. All right? I said Libra, and Libra's up here. Okay. Link is below if you want to continue on. See you over there.